Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Man in motion here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's going to push one deep down the right. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. One after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. This makes it up to the 25. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, ball at the 36.
Ready.
They go again with Taylor. Another big rip for him. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards to carry, and you move the sticks.
And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. A escapes the pocket. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On third down, here's Nix. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Colts take over first down 10 at the 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. From the 19. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up third down.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on third, but now fourth down.
Spencer Schrader on for the Colts field goal.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Putting a receiver in motion. Nix with it on first. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 36. Completed over the middle. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And they're going to be hungry here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Forced out to his right. He's taking a shot down this. He's got it deep downfield. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. To throw, Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
On the set.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go! Ready?
From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Ready?
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. He puts everything behind this one. They connect on the deep shot. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Go!
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Neil Giddens. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Throwing on 3rd and long. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. And it's the Broncos in trouble on 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Richardson now on 1st and 10. That's Taylor working the sideline. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Warriors 70.
Throwing now, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense.
And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. They send a man in motion. 1st down from the red zone. He's got it on the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Get it!
The Richardson on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
39-yard line.
Come on.
Trying again following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here we go. Count 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's 2nd and 2. He rolls to his right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. They're working a couple yards past the line. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chased out to his right. Hits it downfield on target to Sutton. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Gould on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Finally ends. Broncos, they take it all the way back into the red zone.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you, right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. If they get the ball back, with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Giddens. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Goodson runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow their lead on the turnover. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead.
Broncos point run.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Searches from the pocket. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Nice work by the back here. Clean safety valve complete. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends. When you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Colts with the football as they hang on to this comfortable lead. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this time he will score. touchdown there. He's got his second rushing score this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this second half.
Well, we know it because we call these games week to week, Kate. Almost every single one of them seems to be a one-possession nail-biter. To build this kind of cushion and to do it with the strength of his legs, yeah, they're worthy of those smiles down there.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Nix. We're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
A loss of a yard. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Nix looking to throw. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing as much as anything.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Tarvarius Ward picks it off.
Broncos 27. Will Lutz to kick
Here's
off
Lutz
for
set
the
to kick this
Broncos.
away. On the return, here's Doolin. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This is Giddens. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running it here with Giddens. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Now carried by Giddens. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Getting 3 on that game. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Here we go.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Left side, holding by Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
That's a
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Richardson on 3rd. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Nix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off Zaire Franklin.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts moments away from a 2-0 start. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
And they'll take a knee. Well, Brock, I think we're both thinking another kneel likely coming here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Bronco at 19.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slider practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.